There was a time, such a statement of memory, such a statement that every human can relate to, in which you can find joy, triumph, and heartbreak too. But it denotes that there was a segment of seconds, minutes, and hours that began and ended. And this fraction of eternity can be wished to be relived or amended. And these segments wrote our history better than any pen did, but either way, they are gone. Which has my mind baffled at the statement, God was. A statement pointing to time, yet living outside of it, because before everything else was, he was. As a Southern intellectual would say, the math ain't mathin'. And my brain ain't tracking, but let's expound for the purpose of mental fracking. Before every design so grand, he had a plan for man to stand in the presence of the great I am. But God's plans, Satan loves to contort and twist, and sin was brought into the world, the mark we had missed. But through every page, he was love. From creation to your yesterday, he was there. And yes, sometimes life ain't fair. But let your past be shattered like glass, because no matter what you have ever done or what was done to you, you can find healing in a God who owns the future. And if you give him time and your trust, there is no wound he cannot suture. The God who goes before you longs to make your heart his home, and he knows the plans he has for you, so let every step be taken with shalom. If he always was, then he is a God who will always be. So you can see that his plans will never be denied. Let me say it again. If he always was, then he is a God who will always be. So you can see that his plans will never be denied, and he could be described with infinite possibilities all the way to Z that would leave us in awe, because make no mistake, he is God by every letter of the law. Say law. If he always was, and he always will be, then rest assuredly that he is. His omniscience is no superstition, but only adds to his position. And his heart never changes its condition, which means he is holy. He is the good shepherd, so green pastures we can graze in. So let him lead you in the light. It's black or white, there are no grays in his kingdom. If you ever had a chance to ask him his name, he would say, I am. But he is not just the great I am. He is I am in me. He is Emmanuel. Our God is with us. He became no stranger to a manger, all to put his own life in danger, to make a way for you and for me. And just like our God, our sin was, but because of who he is, no longer our sin will be. It's not just Christmas, it's Christ with us, Christ in us, the hope of glory. And this hope has been already conceived, and you too can be born if you only believe that he is who he says he is. He will do what he said he will do. So let every fear bow and shame be put to death, for Emmanuel is